everybody, it's Emily Beck, and this is Hey Martha Call Me. I wanted to come on here and show you guys a couple of DIY disinfectant things that you can do in your own homes right now. This channel is really kind of supposed to be silly, and I do some crafts, and hopefully one day Martha Stewart will call me. But this one's going to be maybe a little bit more serious today. I know people are a little bit uneasy about what's going on out there. So I wanted to do my part to help and show you guys some things that you probably already have at home, and you can just make some disinfecting wipes, spray, and some hand sanitizer. So the first thing that I'm going to do is show you how to do a DIY disinfectant spray. I literally just went around my house to see what I had just around my house. I didn't really go out and buy too many things. I'll tell you what I did buy and where I found it. But the first thing we're going to do is that disinfectant spray. I found this actually online on somebody's blog. Her name is, what is her name? Sarah Lewis, and she runs One Essential Community. This recipe is linked down below. Go straight to her blog. So thank you, Sarah Lewis, for that. So anyway, I went around my house and I found a nearly empty spray bottle, and I just poured it into another of the same that I had. So spray bottle. This is, I think it was like 28 ounces, which is going to be plenty big enough for what we're going to do. So the second thing you need is a 16-ounce bottle of isopropyl alcohol. I'll show it to you up there. I hope it focuses. So I have isopropyl alcohol in 70% isopropyl. You don't want to use anything less than 70%. You can go up to, I think it goes up to 90 or something like that. So what we're going to do, I'm going to pour this in the other. Very carefully. I couldn't find my funnel, so we are living on the edge, just pouring things into other things. Okay, here we go. So that's all in there. Second, what we're going to do, I think it's a ½ teaspoon. Let me check my notes. Yes, ½ teaspoon of hydrogen peroxide. I went out and bought this. I found this at Giant Eagle in Wadsworth. So if you're near me, I found that at Giant Eagle. It was limit one. I only bought one. Second thing, I had this laying around my house. I use this a lot. Hydrogen peroxide. I think this is like the store brand of hydrogen peroxide. So we need a ½ teaspoon of that. That looks right. Ooh. ½ teaspoon of that. And so the last things that we're going to put in here, we're almost finished, are a couple essential oils. Now, isopropyl is a really great disinfectant, antiseptic. So is hydrogen peroxide. But the 4 different essential oils we're going to put in here have antiviral, antifungal, antibacterial, and aseptic properties to them. So I had most of these laying around my house. I had to go out and get the tea tree oil and the lavender. I was out of those 2 things, so I had to go pick those up. Also found those at Giant Eagle. So you can find them at any grocery store, really. And it doesn't matter what kind you use. Use your favorite kind. But I have Nature's Truth. Never used them before. So we're going to use 30 drops of the tea tree oil. So let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Oh, I think we got one to grow on there. Okay, so we have 30 tea tree oil. So I got that. I don't know if it's focusing because I don't have my glasses on. But tea tree oil, 30 drops. Then we're going to go with lemon, which is 15 drops. Everything else is 15 drops. Oh, this smells so delicious. Okay, so let's go 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Got it. So we're going to have the lemon. Next up is lavender. And this is some brand I've never heard of before, but I picked that up at Giant Eagle as well. These were scarce, but I was able to find them. 15 drops of lavender. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we got that. I think this is going to smell so good when it's done. And then eucalyptus. And my husband uses this eucalyptus a lot. He has asthma, so it kind of opens up his airways. But we're going to put 15 drops of this one too. 13, 14, 15. Ooh, that was a juicy one. Okay, so that's it. We're done. You can spray this on any hard surface. I kept the sprayer, so we're going to spray this back on. Or let's smell it first. Ooh, oh, it smells pretty good. Okay. So you can use this on any hard surface. You can put it on your countertops, your doorknobs, your light switches, anything that you are concerned needs a little bit of disinfecting. Go ahead and spray that on there. You want to make it wet for a little bit and then wipe it off. But I'm going to spray it right now. Oh, ooh. Oh, it smells good. You can really smell that eucalyptus in it. So there you have it. If you missed anything on that, the link where I got this recipe is down below. So thank you for that One Essential Community. She showed me how to make that. So the next thing we're going to do, my friend Roanne actually taught me how to make this, and she was going to go to Mexico and she's not going to make it there. So she loaned me her aloe vera gel. So, you know, your last beach vacation that you went on, you probably have some of this left, and it really makes an excellent hand sanitizer. So thank you, Roanne. So we have that. So secondly, since I didn't have any more isopropyl alcohol, you can use a grain alcohol that you drink, but you just need to make sure it's at least 140 proof or higher. So I have a bottle of Everclear, and this is absolutely going to work because I think this is 190 proof. It is 190 proof. So any grain alcohol. Oh dear. Oh, it smells just like rubbery knuckle. What's it taste like? Oh Lord. No, that's for hand sanitizer. That is not for human consumption. Dear Lord. Whew. Okay, so the next thing, we need to put some, oh Lord. We need to put that into something. So before I became a real estate agent, I used to travel a lot for my job. So I went around my house and I knew that I had old TSA bottles. So I went around and I found these little 3-ounce bottles that got from Target, probably 7,000 years ago. So I got a couple of those. There's another one. Oh, this still has body wash in it. Okay. Then I have a spray bottle. I think I might try to do a spray with that too. So anyway, so in this little bowl, I have a glass bowl here. This is basically like a 2-to-1 mixture. So this is the 2, you know, you want double of this. So I have a measuring cup here, and I'm going to put this is half a cup. So I'm going to squeeze half a cup of hand sanitizer, good Lord, of aloe vera gel into this. Oh, good Lord. Okay. Let's give it a little shake. Here we go. And I believe Roanne got this at the dollar store. So, aloe vera gel, dollar store brand. All right, that looks pretty good. See? Oh, ectoplasm. All right, so we're going to put that in here. And now I'm going to use this Everclear. That was half cup, so we're going to do a 1/4 cup of Everclear. I'm sure you can find this in the store, easier than isopropyl. So this is a 1/4 cup. And now I'm just going to try to stir this mixture so it incorporates all together. This looks a little, what do you want to call it? I guess this is basically the consistency of hand sanitizer. It's really not, ooh, I splashed it. Not really jelly-like, but I think that will do. Okay, so now I'm going to put this in my 3-ounce bottles. Like I said, I don't have a funnel. Couldn't find it. So let's see how this goes. So I cleaned this out. Okay. Here we go. Ooh, ooh, we're getting it up. Ooh, okay. Ooh. Oh. OMG. Okay, I don't want to waste it. So I'm going to look a little bit harder for my funnel. But there's my hand sanitizer. And I can throw this in my purse and use it as I need. So if you can't find any hand sanitizer, you can possibly make this at home. You just need 2 things. Ooh, okay. It smells just like hand sanitizer. If you wanted to, you could probably put some of this essential oil in there, make it smell a little bit better, but oh, it smells so good. Okay. All right. So that's our second thing, our very last thing. So if you don't have those things in the house, if you don't have essential oils to make your disinfectant spray smell good, if you can't find isopropyl anywhere, there is one last thing that you can do. I'm going to show you how to make some disinfectant wipes. Probably almost anybody has bleach in their home. So I just have a regular low splash bleach. I need 2 liters of water. So we're going to put 2 liters of water in here. This is just regular tap water, nothing fancy. There you go. So it's 2 liters or 2 quarts of just regular water. And while I was thinking about making this, I was remembering back to my, I was a biology major about 3,000 years ago, and one of my favorite teachers, her name was Martha Corey, Dr. Corey, in my microbiology class, told us that a 5% solution of bleach will kill just about anything. And I did look up on the CDC's website. They are linked below as well. They actually recommended a 2% bleach solution for cleaning off surfaces, and it is effective. I'm going to make a 5%. So here we go. So I need to consult my notes here so I can tell you exactly how many. So this is basically 2 quarts, 2 liters, 64 ounces of water, basically. So to make this a 5% bleach solution, I need to put 4 ounces of bleach in here, plus roughly a teaspoon. So here goes nothing. I need a 1/4 cup, I'm sorry, 1/2 cup, which I used over here just a moment ago. So let's wipe this bugger out so we don't get aloe vera gel in our in our thing. So I do make a lot of cleaners at home, kind of often, and this video was actually going to be a couple of weeks from now, but I decided to move it up. So, but what I was going to tell you is I use separate measuring cups from what I use from cooking. So this set of teaspoons and measuring cups are devoted to making things like this. That might be a good thing for you to try to do if you can, to keep those things separate. So 1/2 cup. Of bleach. I'm going to dip it in there, get it all. Okay, so 1/2 cup of bleach, and so that's basically 4 ounces of bleach. but we need a little bit more. We need about a teaspoon to make it a true proper 5% solution. So I'm going to follow the rules. Normally don't. Surprise. So there we go. So I'm going to give this a little stir. So we make sure this is all together. I've got this. I'm going to wipe it off. So I'm going to give this a little stir to make sure it's all, and you can really smell that bleach in there. But like I said, this is a 5% solution. You can do a 2%. Basically how you figure that out, you take your ounces, multiply that by 0.02, and you've got how many ounces of bleach you need for 2%. Likewise with 5. If you just take how many ounces you have, multiply that by 0.05, that's how many ounces you need of bleach. Easy way to do it. So I want to make some wipes and some disinfectant wipes, because those are also very scarce in the stores too. My husband went out yesterday trying to look for some Clorox wipes for my dad and couldn't find them anywhere, could not find them anywhere. So this is pretty timely. So what I ended up doing, instead of using my paper towels, because those are also scarce, I went to the basement. My husband is a huge car person, so I went to the basement trying to find some maybe unused rags that he has, some terry towels. So I was successful and I did find some. So what I did, I cut them in half. These are microfiber little car, you know, you wash your car, dry your car, whatever. So I found a package of those. There was a package of 6. So what I did was I cut them in half and then just rolled them. Now if you were really handy and you really wanted to be fancy, you could roll this over and just do a quick sew on that. I didn't bother to do that. These are microfiber, they're going to be fine. But if you have something like, you could even use an old t-shirt, you could use almost anything, a piece of cloth, and if you need to just get those edges nice and straight so they're not going to fray, you could do that. So what I did, I cut them in half, so I have 12. And I want to do two sets of these. I want some for upstairs and some for downstairs. So then I went searching around and I found these glass containers. That's all I have. So I'm going to put some, before, this is empty, so I'm going to pour a little bit of this into my glass container. There we go. And now I'm going to put 6 of these guys in here and let them get nice and soaked up. Now these are colored, they have color to them. They're gonna get ruined because this is a bleach solution, but I don't care. These are just rags. You probably wouldn't really mind either. Oh, that's really soaking it up. So, and I'm also putting them with like this side up, so I can just boop, take them right out when I need them. That, put it in here. Okay, so this has really soaked it up. It soaked up all of that liquid. I don't know if you can see that really well, but those bottom ones really soaked up all of that. So what I'm going to do now is pour some more in over top. And this is not very good. It's not a very good pouring apparatus, but. And if you have paper towels that you're willing to sacrifice for this, you can use paper towels. So those are nice and juicy in there. Oh yeah. So those are ready. My cat says hello. So these are ready to go. You just pull one of these out, wipe off your countertop. You could use it on doorknobs, door handles. You could chuck one in your purse and take it with you if you have to go to the store. But I've got a bigger one. This one's for my countertop. But I'm just going to do the same exact thing. I have 6 of them loaded up in here. There we go. Poured some in the bottom. And now I'm just going to put these guys in here. And let them get nice and juicy and soak them up. Probably don't need to put any more in there. Let's pour a little bit on the top. Be all done. All right. So I've got a little bit in the bottom on this one. It didn't quite soak everything up. That's good. All right. So the rest of this, I can make another batch. I can put this in a bottle and make it a spray. One thing you definitely want to do, which I did not have laying around the house, I think all of my labels are maybe in my office, but you want to make sure you label everything. I can't tell you how many times I've made something like this in like some sort of, you know, recycled bottle that I had lying around the house, and I didn't label it, and then I forgot what it is. So make sure you label this stuff, because that you're gonna forget. But there you have it. There's some disinfectant things that you can use. Gather from around your house. I had most of this stuff. I didn't really buy too much stuff, but that's it for today. I hope you all are happy and healthy. Call your loved ones. Call your mom, your dad, your grandmother. Make sure they're okay. Let's all look out for each other, and hopefully one day Martha will call me.